Okay, I'm going to start off today's episode.
Do you think we've got enough light? Wait, before we start.
And that's exactly how we're going to start it off, because Alfie, this morning, I turned up to his place to record at 10 a.m. and I got here 10 minutes early to get him his coffee because I know he gets really upset if I don't bring him his coffee. And I actually hadn't heard anything from you all morning, had I? Not a peep.
I'd like to start the podcast with an apology.
Yeah.
I'd like to say sorry to Sophie for not waking up this morning. And that's why we are late getting this. That's why the podcast is half an hour late. It's not why the podcast is a day late.
Why is the podcast a day late?
Because
Alfie?
I was on holiday.
Right.
But this morning at 10 a.m, I was meant to let Sophie in to the flat to start recording the podcast. And I was asleep. He
was asleep. And do you know what? I was sat in a coffee shop waiting for him to reply, and I saw he'd taken 2 Xanax last night in his story. And I thought, and I texted John being like, also Arsenal, something happened with Arsenal. He's like, yeah, Sophie, they won.
Yeah. Yesterday, I had a big day. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't taking Xanax recreationally. I'd like to point that out. I'm not saying I don't condone that, because I don't really, but I took Xanax for my fear of flying. And I was flying back from my holiday yesterday, and I took 2 Xanax on the plane to get through the flight. I landed. I then went across London to Arsenal. I watched Arsenal go through to the Champions League final for the first time in 20 years. I then had a few drinks.
Okay.
That all sort of stirred together in the mind and put me to sleep quite quickly, to be honest. I got a McDonald's, which I mean, that's rare.
That's not very like you.
Not very like me.
Skinny queen. Wow.
I managed to spend £18 at McDonald's. I was
easily done.
I thought I was going to get the keys to the shop. They were so shocked. Because every time the screen came up, it was like, do you also want a salad with that? Yes.
Never the salad.
Do you also want a larger version of all of those things you've just picked? I guess so.
It's happening.
And they make it seem like it's cheap. They go, well, it's only 85p more, but you've got 8 items. So that's loads more.
Thank you so much for talking to us about the prices of McDonald's, Alfie. Our listeners, I don't think will go to McDonald's. I'm all saying.
I should explain. McDonald's is like a think of like Carluccio's, but how do I explain it? It's like Byron.
Yeah.
Gourmet
I don't even know if
Burger
I know what
Kitchen.
Byron is.
It's like
Burger and Lobster, but
it's like Burger and Lobster with no lobster.
Yeah.
And not really much burger in that meat.
Not really.
To be honest.
No.
But a bit of bread.
Oh, I do love McDonald's though, I will say. When I was sat waiting for Alfie, I was sat there being like, I can't believe he's standing me up right now. I thought, when you're at school and the teacher doesn't turn up and there's that rule that we all make up that if they're 15 minutes late, I was like, this is great. I was like, I'll give it 15 minutes and I'm going home.
That's such a good point. Where does that rule come from?
We just made it up.
At school, we were all like, that's in the book.
Yeah. And the thing is, I see you as my teacher. And I was like, this is a chore for me right now. And if I could go back home and get into bed, what a dream.
Look. Let's start with a quote. All great men make mistakes.
Yeah, the mistake taking 2 Xanax at 2 p.m.
The lion does not concern himself with the task of bees. Look, I had a really big day yesterday and was ambitious to do the podcast this morning.
Yeah. Also, I forgot that you're scared of flying, because when you were like, had a really long flight back from Turkey, I was like, I think that's like a 4-hour flight.
It's a 4-hour flight. I don't mean it's a long flight.
Long for you.
Long for me.
Yeah, that's so fair.
All flights are long for me.
Yeah, that's so fair.
An hour and a half flight is a long flight when you're dying in your head.
Did the Xanax help?
Yeah.
Oh, love that.
Too much.
Yeah, well.
The problem is 1 Xanax, not quite enough. 2 Xanax, too much.
Agreed.
It's like the kind of like
agreed.
2 drink, 1 drink. First when I was tipsy but I needed half more. But they're quite small and quite picky.
It's hard to
It's quite hard to like cut them.
They do just fall apart, don't they?
I had a lovely I was holiday maxing in Turkey, where it was colder than London for 4 days.
Lovely.
So that was good. I did get some tan. Thank you for pointing it out. And I'm very happy to be back. Is that awful thing where like I set my alarm for 9. I knew we were filming at 10. I woke up at 10:10, and you look at your clock and you just go, because selfishly, I wasn't like, anybody's going to be annoyed. I was like, I can fix this. But fixing this requires me doing quite a lot of things immediately.
Yeah, I did feel for you.
I have to immediately call you, explain the situation, whilst waking up. You know those first 10 minutes there where you're not fully. I've got to set up a podcast and get out of bed and communicate to you. And I had missed calls from other people.
Yeah, because you're a busy man.
I'm a busy man. Two other people, but still. Yeah.
I did feel for you. I'm not going to lie. And if you'd have cancelled, I'd have been like,
I'm amazed you stuck around.
Honestly, 5 more minutes and I'd have been like,
Where were you? You were in a coffee shop nearby.
Your favourite coffee shop.
And what time did I call? 10:10?
I think it was about 10:10.
Oof.
Yeah, but you know what? Luckily, I had seen in your story about the Xanax, so I thought that will do it.
Yeah, but that didn't mean you thought I was about to wake up.
I didn't think you were about to wake up. I didn't think you were about to wake up.
Where I think my body knew.
Yeah.
10:12 was the limit.
And then she'll leave. Then she'll be fuming.
I used to have this thing when I worked like a day job where it was like I knew that work started at 9.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'd oversleep, but I would always oversleep until 8:50.
You'd always manage to, just about.
I'd always manage to just about before 9 o'clock send the text saying, "Hey, I'm stuck on the tube."
Yeah.
I would never oversleep till 11:30.
There's only been a couple of times where I've done it when I've turned off my alarms and not realised I've been in such a deep sleep. And I've just completely overslept something. And that's what I thought today was.
This morning was one of those situations where it's like, I have no doubt my alarm went off at 9, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're just... Also, when I got here, Alfie's normally like, we need to get all the lights out, we need a bright light. And Alfie started closing the curtains. And he was like, I think it's too bright in here. I was like, no, it's absolutely not.
Listener, it is the brightest day of the year. Don't let Sophie tell you otherwise. Yeah, today's the first day where I'm looking at that bit of cloud outside.
It's cloud, it's not a bright day.
You know when celebrities have to go on Instagram Live and apologise for something that they've very clearly done?
Yeah.
And they say, and this is how I feel, which is, it is me, but it is also someone else. I don't recognise myself.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like when you wake up late because you're like, I must have slept through my alarm.
Yeah.
I must have seen my alarm.
And been like, no.
And turned it off because my alarm doesn't turn off automatically.
This is it.
And yet... It is another. I don't recognise that man.
To be honest, I don't recognise you today.
But I apologise for his behaviour. And I'd like to start the podcast with a prayer.
Oh, for God's sake.
AKA the Russell Brand.
Yeah.
Jesus was late on many occasions.
That's true.
And he cured I think blind people mostly. I don't really know.
He could blind people or he did it to blind people?
No, he cured.
He cured. Fine.
He cured.
Yeah, thank you for that.
He cured fine meats and blind people. He was a butcher of men. Today, what do we want to talk about, Soph?
I think I would like to talk to you about a few things, actually. First of all, the Traitors. The new cast has been revealed. So shocked to see that me and you are not on it this year.
Celebrity Traitors without us.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
What I will say is I have applied for normal Traitors.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and I'll send
so
you the link because the application's still open.
I would rather die than do the normal one.
Than be stuck in a castle with me for 4 days.
I'll do the celebrity one. I won't do the normie one.
No, you'll do the one as long as I'm not on it.
No, do you know what I was thinking though? Because Rob and Romesh are on this one.
Yes.
There's a double act, and maybe they'll think of Sophie and Alf and
now,
get them on.
The rest is entertainment. Marina Hyde and Richard Osman are podcast rivals in many ways.
Yes.
In the sense that they don't know who we are. But
who's on the rest of it as entertainment?
The rest of entertainment is Richard Osman, the tall guy who does all the game shows, and Marina Hyde, the blonde journalist.
Yes.
And I've actually listened to their episode on this, but I had 2 Xanax at the time, so some of the details are a bit
so they've talked about
confusing.
The Celebrity Traitors.
They talked about the Celebrity Traitors cast, and what I didn't realise until they pointed it out was that it was huge, there's 22.
It's massive.
It's 21 presenters, comedians and actors, and also mostly all comedians.
It's
too many comedians.
Too many. I thought also too many incredible comedians.
Let's go through the comedians. We've got James Acaster.
Yeah, incredible.
Joanne McNally. Incredible.
Yeah, great.
Incredible.
Great.
Joe Lycett.
Love.
Incredible. Miranda Hart.
Love.
Are we counting her as a comedian? Yes, she's a comedian.
Yeah, surely.
Love. Rob Beckett.
Yeah.
Love. Big teeth.
Yeah.
Love.
That's what they say.
Romesh.
Yeah.
And what you're saying is that Sky, all of their shows are Rob and Romesh versus whatever. They do hundreds of shows together as a double act.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the public will know that.
Oh, I think everyone knows they're a double act. I also think what's interesting is are they going to make one of them a traitor? I think what they're going to do is make neither of them a traitor, but they're both going to be paranoid about each other.
You think Rob and Ramesh won't be traitors, but they'll assume one of them has to be.
Exactly.
I think that is probably a good bet. If you're the producers of the Traitors, surely the best case scenario is to not actually pick the traitors, to genuinely do a number generator. Because I've seen all these things online where it was like, it has to be one big name, it has to be one female comedian, and it has to be one unknown.
That's actually a really good point. And they should say, look, we're not going to choose who it's going to be. It's going to be Because that's the only way for it to genuinely be interesting and not able to figure out. Because some years it will be the 3 least known people and you'll go, why the hell have you done that? So smart.
And you go, because I didn't do that.
Yeah. I actually think that's one of the smartest things you've ever said.
Thank you very much.
That's why you should be a producer.
Clip that.
So who do you think is going to be the traitors?
So let's go through the rest of the list.
Yes.
We've got Amol Rajan.
Yes.
Who follows me on Instagram.
No way.
Woof. So I'm hoping he wins. I've got an Amol Rajan quote for my Edinburgh Fringe. I'm very excited.
What's the quote?
It is that it's going to be blasted everywhere. No, it's not. It's going in my press release, but it's not going on my poster. But basically, he follows me on Instagram and he likes some of my clips.
Yeah.
And so I nagged him and DM'd him and was like, hey, can I please have a quote for Edinburgh?
I love this.
And he said something. I was like, what is... He knows that it just has to be like ludicrous flattery that no one ever has to hold him to. And he said something like, Alfie Dundas just has to become the greatest living stand-up in history. Otherwise, I've wasted a lot of time watching his clips.
That's a great quote.
Shout out Amol.
That's a great quote.
So Amol is a journalist and he did BBC Radio 4
Love that.
Today programme. So I think people will be suspicious of him because he's smart.
Yeah.
Like, they're all smart. But when people are like, oh, he's a journalist. Do you remember last year with
Stephen Fry?
Yeah, and David, the guy that does the history stuff.
True.
Bella Ramsey, the actor.
Don't really know her, but know of her.
She, I
think so.
But it says actor here.
Yeah, but that's
I think she might go by male pronouns. But anyway, they were in Game of Thrones. They were the
them. Let's just make sure we get that right.
That character in Game of Thrones, they were a child in Game of Thrones and kind of grew up with the show, Bella Ramsey, and now...
Oh, to be fair, maybe they are...
And was in The Last of Us, you know that one about the disease that breaks out.
Their pronouns aren't on here, but let's just go with they, them.
They are very young, and I think will be the youngest person in the castle.
Yeah.
James Acaster. Pop-Tops or Brad? Pop-Tops or Brad? Every night. Be really good. I think Acaster will be...
I don't think he'll be a traitor.
It's too obvious to make him a traitor, and it's so funny to watch him try and convince everyone he's a faithful.
Yeah.
He will get so I mean, his onstage persona.
It's flustered, yeah.
He's so flustered.
And I think he'll take it really seriously and get really irate about other people. I think he'll be a very passionate, faithful. Yeah.
I hope so. That'd be great. And what's really funny is Ed Gamble hosts his podcast co-host Off Menu. Ed Gamble hosts the Traitors podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So every night, Ed Gamble is just going to be shitting on James's performance in the castle.
So that's very smart.
You know what's funny is I keep wanting to call it The Villa. I'm so used to Love Island, but it is the same situation. James Blunt.
That's hilarious.
Goodbye, my lover.
But he's so funny on social media.
He's so funny. He's so good on social media.
I'm really happy he's in it.
He will be, I think, a really clever one to make a traitor.
Do you think?
Because, James Blunt, someone said this to me. James Blunt was in the army. And what's funny is, you know the song, he has a song, that first album he did, Back to Bedlam. I watched the documentary on James Blunt.
Really?
Which I would maybe not recommend to everyone, but it was good. I didn't know that because he was so famous for You're Beautiful on that album, and people got so bored of it because it was on the radio so much. He got so much hate for it.
Yeah,
he was actually just a really good singer-songwriter whose first album went triple platinum, and one of those songs, No Mercy. No, what was it called? And I see no sympathy. Yeah, sympathy. Oh, what is that called?
That Amex, that Xanax has really changed your whole personality to be more annoying.
No, wait, no bravery.
No bravery.
And I see no bravery. It's quite a similar voice, isn't it?
Really similar.
That song, everyone was like, oh, it's just blunt and everything's soppy. That is about when he was like serving in the military in Eastern Europe.
Sopping. Okay, thanks, guys.
He's watching like children die and singing about it, and everyone was like, oh, James, I got married to your favourite song.
Right, not that song. Okay, well, I hope he sings that on the show.
It's about the Kosovo War.
No way.
This is the last song of James Blunt's debut album, Back to Bedlam. It is written about the Kosovo War while Blunt was serving there with NATO peacekeepers.
Wow.
And I see no bravery. No bravery.
Do you know what? I really thought this week we would have lost listeners because we didn't start with one of your stupid fucking quotes. And now, what you've done is you've done a quote, you've done a prayer, and now you've done a song.
Houses burnt beyond repair. The smell of death is in the air. A woman weeping in despair says, he has been here.
Alfie, I'm going to kill you.
It's James Blunt lyrics. It sounds like war poetry.
It is war poetry.
And I see.
I do know that song.
Yeah, the more I sing it.
You finally sang that bit right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite a good song.
There's 3 wise men, they've got a semi by the sea.
Is that what they say?
Gotta ask yourself the question.
Right, continue with...
Where are you now? Do you not like Planters? Gotta ask yourself the question.
I don't like you ruining all my favourite artists.
I think Blunt follows me on Instagram. Should we get him on the pod?
Does he actually?
Which of the celeb traitors should we get on the pod first?
Oh my God, James Blunt.
This is the benefit of having such a ludicrously inflated following that no one engages with.
Yeah.
But they are there.
They're there. That's crazy.
Okay, Blunters. And I see...
Okay, so we've got Blunt. Then who have we got?
Jerry Hall. Now, Jerry Hall is the former wife of Mick Jagger, recently divorced wife of Rupert Murdoch.
Imagine divorcing Rupert Murdoch. Horrible.
Bosh. 2 huge divorces.
Yeah, huge.
And I think she's just kind of a personality. She wasn't a model and actress.
Yes.
I don't really know anything about her, to be honest.
I don't, but I think she's really cool.
Like when you say Jerry Hall to like my parents' generation, they're like, oh my God.
Really?
Like,
yeah.
Don't know who that is.
No, I think gorgeous. Gorgeous. Excited for her.
Joanne McNally.
Amazing. I don't think she'll be a traitor.
No, I think she'll be a very hard person to vote out because I think she'll be very popular.
Yeah, I think she'll be very popular.
She'll have everybody here on side.
Yeah. Which actually, maybe she would be a good traitor then because you wouldn't expect it of her.
Maybe she's quite an obvious one. I think she could go either way. She's going to be the funniest person on the show, I guarantee it.
Do you think?
I think, I'm calling this now, Celeb Traitors this year will do the most for Joanne McNally's career.
I mean, her career's already...
She'll go stratospheric though.
Do you think?
Yeah. Because she's selling out. We've talked about it on this podcast. I went to see her live. I think she's one of the best comedians around. But if you compare her to James Acaster, Joe Lycett, Ramesh, who can do stadiums, Joanne is going to, when the mainstream discover her and then go back and watch her stand up and her podcast.
Yeah.
It's like when, what's a good example? It's like when Chris McCausland went on Strictly.
Yeah.
You're now...
I've got you.
You've always been a great stand-up. Now you're like mainstream.
Okay, interesting. I think of her as mainstream, but I think you're right. She doesn't do loads of telly, does she?
No, although, to be fair, she did do Taskmaster.
But Taskmaster's more for like comedy fans. You're right. This is like everyone's watching it.
Everybody's going to suddenly be like...
I'm obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed with that girl, Joanne McNally. Oh, and she's got a podcast I can listen to every week.
No, you're so right. Okay.
She's great. It'd be funny if they I wonder if they asked Vogue Williams to go in with her.
That is interesting.
But again, that would be too much of a...
They've already got one duo, I think, I think you only have one duo to mess with people's heads.
Yeah. Joe Lycett, another funny man.
Love Joe Lycett so much.
He'll be very good.
Yeah.
And he follows me on Instagram, so that's good.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All these biggies following you on Instagram.
Yeah, we had a pint once after a gig.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me
He's
actually.
lovely. But then he had a kid, so he kind of stopped gigging. So I don't know if he's I don't know if he's gigging again now, but he's going up to Edinburgh.
Is he? Yeah. Oh, I love that.
That's not an exclusive. I saw it on the website. He's doing Joe Lycett and Friends. Like
in Edinburgh.
Compilation show we bring younger acts.
Yeah, I've seen it in Birmingham.
Have been asked. But who else is on this? Julie Hesmondlau.
I don't know who that is.
A multi-award winning actor who recently starred in Mr. Bates versus the Post Office.
Oh, I never watched that.
Now, that sounds like the most boring show of all time.
Yeah. Mr. Bates versus... But isn't that the one that everyone was watching with the post office? It was the big scandal about the post office.
It's funny how every scandal or everything is like Louis Theroux versus the Manosphere.
Yeah.
Mr. Bates versus the post office.
What would yours be? Alfie Dundas versus...
Reality.
That would be it.
Sophie versus comments about her head on this podcast.
Oh my God, I did that advert for hotels.com. You know, I think you sent it to me.
I got hit by it every single day. Hotels.com were like, we think you'd like this. I don't know. Not interested. It's the first time I've gone, not interested. Not interested.
Oh, thanks, Alfie. Thanks. Really support artists over here. I didn't get served it at all, but when I looked at the comments, savage about my head and face. They kept saying I look like Shirley from EastEnders, and I was like, that is so mean.
Sophie Garrad versus round inanimate objects. That could be your new Edinburgh show.
That would be my
And
Edinburgh
the poster
show.
could be you. You know, when you see a picture of like a harvest festival, everyone's brought out melon, pumpkin.
You know, when people do look-alike competitions, that'll be mine.
And your head's just on the corner with some flowers on top. And you're kind of looking up as if to go, how did I get here?
Right, continue the list, please, Alfie. Continue the list.
How we mention the shape of your head in every episode is
not
so
how
good.
Not how we. How are you?
I may be zannied up to the eyeballs, but I don't forget how to run a podcast. King Kenny. King Kenny is a YouTuber and professional boxer. He's not a professional boxer. He's a YouTuber.
Another one of them.
But
don't know them.
He's actually quite low key. I've seen some of his stuff. I think he's in Beta Squad. Basically, I think what happened last year is they always need one person from the internet world.
Yes.
They always need a YouTuber. Angry Ginge won.
Yeah.
I'm a Celeb. George Clarkey won. Strictly.
Really?
Nico Omalade got voted out first round.
Yes,
last
I remember
year.
that people were not happy.
So they need to, and I have and this is my prediction, they'll make King Kenny a traitor because they can't afford to have
him get
another YouTuber voted out first week.
Even
just
when you're
because
a traitor doesn't mean you're not going to get voted out.
No, but the problem,
you can help sway them.
You can help sway them, and the other traitors will help sway it.
That's very true.
And I just think he's going to be the one that these people don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I don't know him.
But I don't know if that is always true. This is quite a young lineup. Last year, like Jonathan Ross and Stephen Fry aren't going to know. But like,
it's a young lineup. You're right.
Like James Acaster is going to know who Beta Squad are.
Are there? Is he? He's not on social media.
Joanne is.
No, I don't know who that is.
Ramesh. Yeah, but Sophie, you don't know who anyone is. You're the most successful influencer who knows about zero influencers.
I'm not the most. Yeah. Sorry, that's true. The most successful that knows. I don't know anyone.
If you got all of the influencers together and you gave them a pub quiz on internet culture, you would be the most famous person in that list to score 0.
But I don't know why, because I am permanently on Instagram.
Do you know who Clavicula is?
No.
There we go.
I've never heard of them.
Do you know who Hassan Piker is?
No, never heard of them.
Do you know who Sneeko is?
Never heard of them. Is that Nico who we were just talking about?
No, Sneeko. Sidemen charity match. How much of that lineup do you think you could make?
Who's charity?
Do you know
match?
who Tobe Jizzle is?
Are you what? You're saying you're just
I'm
saying
not.
stupid.
Who's Bazinga? What's Bazinga's real name?
I don't know who any of these people are.
Who's Bazinga dating?
I've never heard. You're making this up.
Do you know who Talia Mar is?
I've heard of her name.
Okay, so maybe you know the women.
I thought she was a singer.
She is a singer.
Okay, fine. Then that's not an influencer, is it?
Yeah, but she's married to a big YouTuber.
Really?
Not that defines her.
Who?
Minnie Minter. I feel like I'm talking to my parents. Simon Minter. Minnie Minter.
But I don't go on YouTube.
Minnie Minter Games. Do you know who Chris MD is?
No.
Have you ever watched a Chris MD video where every time you score, the goalkeeper gets bigger?
Right. Alfie.
Do you know who Rufus Rice is?
No, but I've heard his name recently. I thought it was a comedian called Rufus something.
I did a
told me about
podcast.
That's why I know about Rufus Rice, because you told me about him.
Oh my God, you know about absolutely no one online. That's so interesting.
Yeah, no one.
But do you know like Zoella?
No, but I know that she's a TikToker back in the day.
Yeah, she's YouTube back in the day, but I thought that would have been when you would have been on YouTube.
No, the only person I like...
15 years ago.
First of all, I am 15. When I was on YouTube, the only one I used to watch was Jenna Marbles. Got cancelled, Icon. So funny.
So you like the Americans?
Yeah, she was one of the OG YouTubers, but I didn't really watch YouTube. That was it. That was all I'd watch.
Who's the makeup guy? James Charles?
Yeah, never watched him, but I do know who he is.
Do you know who Bambino Becky is?
No.
Okay, this is a waste of time. Do you know who AB is?
No.
Okay, this is really funny. Leanne Pinnock.
Isn't she from Little Mix?
Former Little Mix star.
Yeah, great choice.
Solo artist. Which one is Leanne Pinnock?
I think she's gorgeous.
Doesn't narrow it down. I think all women are gorgeous. Okay, yeah. This one.
Remember her? Yeah.
She's cool.
She is really cool.
Because the Little Mix...
Yeah, she's going out Jordan from... is she the one that's going out Jordan from Rizzle Mix?
Rizzle Mix. Do you think that's what he says after a good chat-up line? Do you think when he was chatting up Leanne Pinnock, he was like, they call me one half of Rizzle Mix?
Rizzle Kicks.
I was trying to explain, because all of Little Mix have moved on, haven't they?
Yes, they've all moved on. They've fallen out as well with one of them. With Jessie.
There's Jessie Nelson. Yeah. She's the one that did the "but-ah-what."
Yeah. Yeah.
She's trying to do a Jamaican accent and she just, for no reason, went "but-ah-what." No one ever really explained why, did they?
No, but that is such a funny video.
Jessie Nelson, Perry Edwards.
Yeah.
Who's probably the most famous?
No. Well, actually, it depends on what world. What was the last one?
Leanne.
Jade's really famous in the gay world.
Jade's the
gay icon. Yeah.
Is she?
Jade's going out with the one from
Little Mix.
Rizzle Kicks.
Shrizzle Kicks.
Shrizzle Kicks.
Why is she big in the gay world if she's not gay?
Just the gays love her. That's how it works.
It's like you, I guess.
Exactly.
Why do some people get the gay audiences and others
I wish
not?
I had more of a gay audience. Honestly, that's all I want in life.
I would love it.
Yeah, you're never getting that.
The gay audience would be my dream, an all-male audience of high income.
Yeah, exactly. They're all so rich. They have great jobs. They have a great sense of humour.
No straight men.
I want the women too. I just want mainly the gays. Right, back to the list, please, Alfie. I'm actually out working as the producer this week because you are getting distracted.
Maya Jama.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
Don't think she'll... She could be a traitor, to be fair.
She could be a traitor. Again, she's going to be very popular. She's quite likeable and she's used to presenting and being like everybody's friend.
I love her.
I find it... I don't know if hosts, like broadcasters on Celeb Traitors are a bit confusing because it's going to be weird to have her sitting down.
And just chatting normally.
And what's her name? Old Turtleneck coming at Claudia. And Maya just sitting there like a contestant.
Yeah, that's so true because she's used to being the presenter.
It's like you can't chuck Dermot O'Leary in there.
Yeah, you're so right. It's going to be interesting to see.
Anton Deck. Michael Sheen, Welsh actor.
Random,
quite fun.
Yeah.
He's small and very he does these big rousing speeches and he'll be the new Stephen Fry where everyone wants to talk to him.
Is Michael Sheen the guy in James Bond?
What?
I'm thinking of, I don't know who Michael Sheen is.
You think of Charlie Sheen? You think of Martin Sheen?
I'm thinking who's the guy who plays Q in James Bond?
The young guy?
The old guy in the OGs. Michael Sheen. It's like, Michael
Caine.
Michael Caine.
My name.
That's who I thought Michael Sheen was.
Michael Caine.
I don't know who Michael Sheen is.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. It's not really a good Michael.
I thought is Michael Caine still alive?
No, Michael Sheen's a much softer Welsh actor.
Don't know him.
And he talks about the valleys.
Fine.
He does these rousing speeches. Okay. And they start soft and they build.
Okay, next one, please.
It's like he's in the room with us.
It wasn't.
A lot of people listening to this are going to go, how have they got the whole cast to come on the podcast?
Do you know what's funny is I spent the whole of the episode, I did Cody's podcast every day, and I was like, better promote Alfie and Soph. Alfie kill me. They're going to come and listen to this and they're going to be like, well, that was fucking nonsense. And that, Alfie, it's because you've really not shown up today.
Did your podcast you were on The Truth in My Opinion with Cody Darla?
Yes.
Was that, first of all, I got you that appearance. Second of all, did that go out on Monday?
Yes.
Because we got a bump on Monday.
Did we?
Yeah.
That's so funny because I talked a lot about the pod then.
Thanks to all of Cody's listeners that we have siphoned across for our podcast. Right, let's get through this list. Miranda Hart.
Yeah.
Chaotic actress of sitcom Miranda.
Yeah, never watched it.
Very good stuff. My Harlow.
Don't know who that is.
Have you seen Industry?
No, but
it's
I know
like
what
the sexy show about banking and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was a documentary about my life before comedy, but it wasn't. Apparently, I think she'll be good. Again, she's very popular.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Hannah Fry.
Yes.
She is on The Rest
She's
is
with my
Science.
old agency, actually. That's interesting. She's got that.
She's everywhere. She was on Romesh's podcast recently.
Really?
Yeah, she's getting big views.
Wow, yeah.
She's just cool.
She's cool.
Richard E. Grant, Academy Award nominated actor for Saltburn and Withnell and I. Is he like the Stephen Fry character?
I'd imagine so.
I can't really tell it'd be great to, I mean, it's an obvious one to make him a traitor because he's quite ghoulish.
Yeah, I think it's too obvious.
I also hope, I don't know if he's got a stylist listening to this podcast, but can we get him in a big Withnell and I black overcoat and have him just walking around the castle at night?
I just think he'll be wearing suits or like chinos and nice jumpers and shirts.
Cozy. If I was going in, I'd pick the softest, coziest little jumpers to make me seem really
soft.
Well, I told you what I do. I just snuggle up to Miriam Margolyes and like I do on I'm a Celeb, and I'd win. That's what I do. Who would I pick in this list?
Yeah, who would you pick?
I would find someone that no one would expect, where it goes, oh my God, unlikely duo alert.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the TikTok edit.
None of them would be that unlikely.
Jerry Hall's a diva, and I'm going to be carrying her bag.
Yeah, that would be really
I'm
good.
holding her hand as she leading her up the stairs to the castle.
I'm glad the listener can hear how manipulative you are.
Yeah, I'll get so many votes. And then all of this will just be a footnote in my massive success.
Like the podcast's over, Sophie. I'm doing it with, what's that, Mary Marjorie or whatever.
I'm doing it with Miriam Margolyes. She's the actress that was in Harry Potter that just goes on TV and says vagina, and everyone goes, oh my God, she's crazy. Fucking get a new line. Rob Beckett.
Yeah.
Very funny man.
Very funny. So is Ramesh.
Him and Ramesh, really funny.
Yeah.
Ramesh on it. One thing I want to say about the comedians is every time these lists come out, people go, oh, it's the least funny people ever.
Really?
Whenever celebrity comedians do anything, everyone goes, they're so unfunny.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out that it's not true. Like,
thank you for pointing that out.
No, but like
really
the amount of people that come up to me after shows and they're like, you know, I saw that this person's hosting the BAFTA, but they're so unfunny or whatever. And I'm like, they're just not. There's like a reason why they're so famous.
See them live because they've put in the hours. They will be there.
And there are some comedians that are like more famous than they are good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I'm like, Ramesh, Rob, Joanne, James Acaster.
Yeah.
And Joe Lycett.
Yeah.
Just exceptional. I mean, not for everybody, but they're all exceptional comedians.
Thank you for saying that. I'm sure they really appreciate it.
And can we leave them alone? Ross Kemp.
Good. I think good choice.
Is he like the little aggressive man?
He's from EastEnders. He's the other half of Phil and
Ross?
No, because he's an actor.
Phil and Ross Kemp.
No. Phil Mitchell.
And Ross Kemp.
Maybe it is. No, it's not Phil and Ross. The Mitchell brothers.
David?
Hang on.
David Mitchell and Ross Kemp are brothers.
Mitchell, hang on.
Grant Mitchell.
That's it. Grant. I used to fancy him so much as a kid. God, I really did have a thing for bald men.
Sorry, so what you're trying to explain is that Ross James Kemp played Grant Mitchell in the BBC soap opera EastEnders. Yeah.
But, because actually there's a good trajectory. He does documentaries now. He's very famous. He's a bit like a Danny Dyer.
Do you find him attractive?
When I was a kid, I fancied him so much.
Shall I tell you what, that makes sense because you got the same shaped head. Leo, our clips editor, can you get a picture of Ross Kemp and Sophie on like a dual screen?
Please.
What? And then can we get the EastEnders soundtrack? I've never seen EastEnders. What is?
I used to love EastEnders. 4 times a week I used to watch that. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. What is it?
It was on 4 times a week?
Yeah.
Every week?
Still is, yeah. Every week. Wow. And on Sundays it was the omnibus, so you'd be able to repeat it before you could record stuff. Oh, I loved it.
What was it about?
It's just like about life. Just any kind of drama. It's all on a set on a square. It's such a good show. I haven't watched it because it got a bit too depressing for me. And I haven't watched it for a long time, but I used to watch it religiously. And I fancied Grant Mitchell so much. And Grant, if you're listening, which I know he is a friend of the pod.
Sorry, but again, when you're saying Grant Mitchell, you're talking about the fictional character.
Yes, I don't fancy
woof. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Sorry, sexy.
Sexy.
As a 9-year-old girl, yeah, that bald head really did it for me. Did I have daddy issues? Maybe.
Maybe. Also, like, don't let Sophie near ice cream men, because this looks like every ice cream seller.
Yeah, she does.
I know what you mean, though. Jacked.
Something fit about him.
Black leather jacket over
it was hard. He was like, oh, yeah.
You know what? Don't worry about it.
I just found that so sexy. And now, look, I'm marrying a bald man. Wow.
That's great. You are marrying a bald man.
Yeah, I really manifested that.
Quite see the resemblance between your fiance and Ross Kemp, but I guess it's not a million miles away. He'll do well, Ross Kemp.
He'll do well.
And he'll be no
TV.
nonsense. He'll be sniffing it out.
Yeah.
He'll be also, I would love to put someone with like him and James Acaster doing a challenge together.
Yes. It'll be great. Okay, last two. Come on, we're so close. Alfie.
Sebastian Croft.
Don't know who that is.
Are you getting bored of your own podcast? Or I'm leaning forward into this list.
I'm getting bored of you, not the podcast.
Fine. Those three wise men, they've got it. Oh, James Blunt's back in the studio.
People listen to this be like, you know what? I'm just going to Google it. I'm actually just going to Google it.
Goodbye, my lover.
Alfie is taking an hour to read through.
Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one.
So who is this, Sebastian?
You have been the one for me.
A musician.
Heartstopper, actor and musician.
Love Heartstopper. Not that I've seen it, but I love the concept.
What is it?
It's a program on Netflix.
Oh, what? Sebastian Croft's like 15 years old.
Yeah, he'll be young. The Heartstopper audience will go mad for him.
He's 24 years old. He probably follows me on Instagram. That's
he
fine.
Probably doesn't.
He was also in Game of Thrones, so he'll know Bella Ramsey.
Perfect. That's cute.
Good to have a bit of youth in there. That'll be fun. No one will vote him out.
No.
Look, Sebastian Croft, if you want to go to the mega leagues, get your hands on Jerry Hall. Pick up a bag.
That's so true.
Little blanket around the shoulders.
I don't think they'll have loyalties to Jerry Hall on this, though. And you got to remember the audience watching and not voting out. Who's the last one?
No, the last one is Sharon Rooney, Scottish actor who played Ray Earl in My Mad Fat Diary.
Don't know that.
Another actor. It is a weird, those last two are a little bit. Oh, she's in Barbie.
That feels a bit random. Okay.
That feels a bit random.
Okay. Well, if you're listening to this, I don't think it's random. I think, Sharon, you go get him.
She's 1'8". She's quite a tall woman.
Okay.
Just statistically. As a 1.91 meter man.
Are you 1.9 meters?
1.91, yes.
Oh, that is actually very tall.
1.93? I actually don't know.
You should tell people how tall you are.
I'm 6'4". So that's our Celebrity Traitors cast. We've dissected it.
Yeah. Well, have we?
What are you excited to see in that?
I can't believe how big the cast is. I thought the cast was big last year, but this year it feels even bigger.
It's 21.
No. Sorry, the names they've got.
Sure, understood.
Yeah,
I'm still stuck on the just sheer number of bodies in a room.
Yeah, how many was there last time?
I want to say like 15.
Oh, really? So they've upped it?
Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it? Is it going to be a longer season?
No, I think they're going to vote more people out quicker.
Fine.
It's a genuinely.
When does it start?
It's coming out in October, I heard.
What?
They're filming now. They're in now.
Oh.
They're in now. It'll come out in October.
I see.
I have it on good authority that like they genuinely are not allowed their phones.
Yeah.
They are in it for 3 weeks.
I love it when you have something on good authority because you always do have things on good authority.
I do have it on a good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why afterwards. But some of the things that happened last year were like really interesting.
Really?
But, everybody was like, "Oh, it's all kind of fake. They're all going back to the same hotel. They are all going to separate accommodation. They then only film for like 2 days and then they have a day off. So it takes like 3 weeks." And people don't realize that like all of these people to give up a month of their time.
Yeah.
They get paid, but they get paid like. I think they get paid like 30 grand. I might be making that
up. But also,
up.
I just think they all want to go on it now. I would love to go on it.
What I don't really think is that relevant is like the charity side of it. It's good awareness for the charities. But the max pot is like 100 grand.
Yeah,
I'm like, can't pay 22 people 40 grand.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is massively undercutting all of them.
Yeah.
If all of these 21 people just worked for a month and then gave
they'd
the
make
money,
more than that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but Alfie, that's not the point of the show. Okay.
I know, but you know when someone does like Celebrity Chase and then they're like screaming that they've won £8,000 for dogs or whatever, and you go, just
put your fee, actually, if you really cared. But you know what?
Do one
we
brand
love that
deal.
sinister vibe. Do you know who would be great on Traitors? And I want to talk about her this week.
Oh, her.
Not you, Amanda Knox.
Oh, my God.
And guys, I bring up this because if you are into comedy and you're into the Edinburgh Comedy Festival, Amanda Knox is taking her, I think, debut comedy show to the Edinburgh Fringe, which means Alfie is competing against Amanda Knox. And I'll tell you who my money's on. Amanda Knox.
Can you explain to me who Amanda Knox is? Because this has been doing the rounds that Amanda Knox is debuting at Edinburgh. And I'm like, oh God, as if I didn't already have to deal with enough comedians and podcasters this year to get my name out there.
It's so funny to me that you know all these YouTubers and Instagram people, but you don't know who Amanda Knox is.
Not really. I mean, I'm
going to tell you.
She's a murderer, right?
She's not a murderer. So Amanda Knox is American.
Can I get sued for saying what I've just said?
Yes. Amanda Knox, she's been exonerated. She was gorgeous in that photo you've just pulled up. She was American. I think she was a student at the time, and she went and did like a summer abroad, I'd like to say, and she went to Italy. And she was living with a friend, I think either 2 friends of hers in this accommodation. Anyway, one of the girls in her accommodation got murdered, brutally murdered.
Mm-hmm.
And they pinned it on Amanda Knox because they didn't want it to affect Italian tourism. And essentially the way the police treated her out there was awful, like actually awful. And because I've seen a few of her stand-up clips and it is actually really funny, because she comes across as like a bit like weird in the trial. She comes across as a bit like awkward, doesn't show much emotion. They are then like, the whole world is divided on whether she did it or not. She gets off it. But even like the police took her into a police room and they told her that she had HIV or AIDS, just out of the blue to try and like scare her. And like they were doing all these things that like were not true just to try and fuck with her to admit that she murdered this girl.
But you're telling me she didn't murder this girl?
She got off.
Who
got
did
exonerated.
Murder the girl?
I think it was one of there's this guy that, obviously it's a man. I don't know who it was. I think it was like a boyfriend or something, an Italian boyfriend.
Ugh, men,
right? But people to this day, you should watch a documentary. There's a really good documentary on Netflix about Amanda Knox. People will watch that and still be divided because she's not your typical victim of this. Like, she doesn't act like devastated and upset, but she's obviously shell shocked.
I tell you why this really annoys me.
Oh, here we go.
Because that is going to be a better show than mine.
I mean, it's going to be an incredible show.
It's a really, really hard thing to be like, Amanda Knox is on next door, but like, it's going to come hear my show about privilege wrestling.
And this is it. And also, she's been quite big on Twitter for years now because her tweets are so funny.
What, she's viral sensation?
She's a viral sensation on Twitter.
Star of Netflix's Did I Kill My Flatmate?
And do you know what? I think people are thinking it's like poor taste she's doing this. But I'm like, if I got accused of murdering someone and I didn't murder them, am I doing a show about it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
But you know how everybody at Edinburgh Fringe has like Leicester Square New Comedian of the Year semi-finalist? Do you think Amanda Knox has done the Amuse Moose Comedy Festival or something? So you think you're funny, 2014 runner-up Amanda Knox and potential murderer.
She can put As Seen on Netflix.
As Seen
on every news channel in the world.
I'm bringing my tour show to Italy this summer.
Literally.
Watch out. Stab.
But also the show title is one thing I think could be better.
Amanda Knox, what is the show title?
I can't remember. It's called like Roundabouting or something. What's it called? Cartwheel. Bit random. She is a mother.
Excited to announce my new show at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. See link in bio for tickets. You know what's really funny is I've got to announce my Edinburgh Fringe show today or tomorrow.
Have you?
And it's just going to be me and fucking Amanda Knox.
It's you and Amanda Knox. Doing it at Gilded Balloon.
Doing it at Gilded Balloon.
8:15 from the 7th to something. And I'm so glad.
8:15 in the evening?
Yeah. Is that the same time as yours?
Oh, I'm on at 7:15.
Alfie, you're fine.
Oh... People are going to have to decide whether to see me or Amanda Knox.
No, they can see both and run to it. It's literally... No, you're at the Courtyard, aren't you?
I'm at the Pleasance, which is a more established venue. But I didn't have to kill anyone to fucking get there as well. Do you know what I mean?
She didn't kill anyone,
Alfie. But I have zero allegations of murder.
No, that people know about.
And like genuine comedy awards. She has no comedy awards and genuine allegations of murder.
I love how much this has rattled you.
How many views does she have online? How many views does she have? Does she have over 100 million views online?
She probably has more views online than you, I will say. She's got a fucking Netflix show. It was like number one.
The Times are calling her guilty.
Are they?
No, but you know when you have the quote where
yeah.
Fantastic.
That's actually really funny.
Miraculous observational comedy.
Yeah.
Killer comic.
Do you know my goal for Edinburgh Fringe this year now is for Amanda Knox to come to my show, to make friends of her. I think she seems really funny.
Amanda, come on the pod. We can get on the pod when
Let's
we're up
ask her to go on the pod.
How would people feel about...
You DM her because you've got more followers than me.
This is so funny. Loads of comedians are commenting like, see you there.
But I can't comment on it because she doesn't follow me.
In 2009, at the age of 22, she was wrongfully convicted of Meredith Kutcher's murder. Now the 38-year-old mother, which is the hardest job in the world, gives her justification for exploring that experience on stage.
Sorry, but if you... Like, I feel so bad for her.
Oh my God, she really is a comedian. Like, she's doing loads of comedy.
No, it's not. There's a few clips. But, like, if you watch that clip, which...
Can you imagine being her clips editor?
So, do you know who... Guess who introduced her on stage?
Who?
Nikki Glaser.
Nikki Glaser? Oh, that is Nikki Glaser.
That's Nikki Glaser introduced her on stage.
Is she American, this girl?
She's American, yeah. Her bit on it is actually very funny.
So she is going to talk about... I mean, what a great show. That's what it's about,
yeah.
Amanda Knox, Cartwheel.
Sorry,
it's so funny to me that she's having to do all the things I'm doing, like a crappy photo shoot with a colour behind you,
it's a
big
terrible
bubbly text around you. Do you think she's taking a day off?
What's her date? It's 7th till
17th of August, 8:15 p.m.
Oh, so fine, so you can see it afterwards.
Guys, if you're there for the first 2 weeks of the festival, go to Amanda's show. Otherwise, come to mine.
Come to yours. Oh, the good thing is you could see mine and then go to Amanda's.
The thing is, as someone that likes to make potentially quite dark jokes about dark things, there's so much in that.
You will find her really funny.
I'll love this show.
Yeah, you'll love this show. Yeah.
Amanda, let's write together.
You should. Please, let's get her on the pod. I don't know if she'll do it. I think she's too big for us.
Amanda Knox is approaching 40, juggling motherhood and facing an existential crisis. What if she peaked at a wrongful imprisonment? How is she going to explain it all to her daughter, who's already asking to hear the story of when Mama goes to Italy?
Literally.
And can she protect her from, well, everything, knowing her own mother couldn't protect herself no matter how hard she tried?
Aww.
Oh, it makes mine look really weak.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Alfie has everything, but he's not happy. Come and find out why with this viral sensation. Ugh. Ugh.
I actually, do you know what? I feel sorry for everyone.
You've liked this.
Shit. Yeah, because I'm buzzing about it.
I'm not even going to go to my own show. You could, in 3 days, you could see Amanda Knox, Alfie Dundas, and Sophie Garrad.
Yeah, what a trio.
And that covers everything that's in comedy.
Yeah. That's all you need to see.
Do you think we're just going to be hanging out at the Pleasance Cabaret Bar with Amanda Knox?
That's what I'm hoping.
Do the OJ prank again. Pretend to stab her.
And this is why she's not going to like you.
Funny.
She's not going to like you.
No, she's going to love me because I'm going to make so many jokes about it.
That's why she's not going to like you.
I'm going to make so many jokes about it. I'm going to knock her pint a little bit. I'll go, oh, don't kill me. You killed tonight. You killed tonight, Amanda.
You killed tonight is funny.
Killer set. Amanda, have you got a killer 10?
Alfie, I really want Amanda to like us, and you're really ruining this for me.
I am going to plea, which is something Amanda knows very well. I'm going to plea my innocence in the sense that I am very ignorant about this case. I'm going to educate myself.
Yes.
And we are going to, on my day off, which is the 17th, which is her final show.
We'll go together.
We're going to go to this show.
So can we book tickets? Can we book tickets ASAP Rocky so
sell
out?
Speaking of which, by the time this goes out, my show will be finally on sale.
Yeah, congrats. So you're posting about it today?
It's on the Pleasance website, but it's not on the Edinburgh website. I think it goes on the Edinburgh website today or tomorrow. I
haven't even looked at that, yeah.
Poster reveal coming soon. Very sexy photo shoot coming soon.
Love this.
I haven't got as much press as Amanda Knox.
She's not got much press yet. I was supposed to actually quite a lot of press.
No, but she can go back and take loads of quotes out of...
Oh, she's got quotes.
Oh my God, that's really fired me up.
Yeah, hasn't it? I think she'll get nominated.
Her bio is exoneree writer and host of the Hard Knocks podcast.
Yeah, she's got a podcast.
God, that's a good name.
Yeah.
Amanda Knox, why is the picture a picture of her as a child?
I think that's... I don't actually know.
Can we see her... She's got a music video. What?
I just love her. I think you need to watch her bit on it because it is really funny.
Wait,
I'm really excited for Edinburgh this year now.
I reckon we can...
Get on the pod.
Amanda, do you want to do a pod swap?
I'll happily swap and have her as my co-host.
No, that's not... That is not what that means. That is just not what I mean.
You just want to get her audience?
No.
You want to get people to listen to the pod?
Sophie, do I want to subscribe? Well, I don't know about that.
How many followers does she have on YouTube?
1,000 subs.
Okay.
Her podcast gets like a couple hundred views on YouTube.
Do you know what? It should get better than that.
It's not. I mean, it's not.
Oh, I'm really proud of her. Proud of her for making something of her life, like doing something big. You go, girl.
Amanda, we would love to come on the pod.
I would love to.
And you're more than welcome on my sofa anytime.
I'm sure she'll be happy about that. Of the jokes you've been making.
That's so good.
Yeah, really exciting.
Right, we're coming to the end of our time.
Thank God.
Is there anything else you wanted to... I wanted to just wrap up, and Amanda Knox maybe will come back into this conversation, but what would be your best ever top 3? Well, let's do it for this season. We've looked at that lineup.
Yeah.
Who would you be your dream 3 traitors from that lineup?
I would like to see as the traitors... it's really hard to remember who's on it now because you spent so fucking long reading them out.
Well, I spent so long reading it out that it must be burned in your brain. Did I disappoint you?
I think...
Or let you down?
I think
was
I'd like
feeling
to
lonely.
see James Acaster.
Go on.
I'm going to kill you. James Acaster. James
Acaster.
Blunt.
Oh, James Acaster and James Blunt together is going to be
I want all male traitors, dare I say it.
Finally, someone's talking my language.
I don't know why I think that.
You don't like women being deceitful because you see it too much in your day-to-day life.
That's so true. It feels very me. I think I want to watch the men all like go turn on each other. And that's what I want to see. I want to see, James Blunt, James Acaster, and who's the other men? Maybe let's keep it all the 3 J's.
Richard E. Grant? Joe Lycett.
Maybe and Joe Lycett.
Ross Kemp.
No, and Ross Kemp.
James Acaster, James Blunt, and Ross Kemp.
Ross Kemp.
Yeah.
Dream trio.
Boys, who are we going to kill tonight? Well, I don't know, Ross. I just feel like maybe... Pom-Tom's not bad, Ross Kemp. Pom-Tom's not bad. You're just going to be like, just trying to watch them make a decision, those 3.
That would be so funny. Who's going to be your top 3?
I'm going to go for the women.
Of course you are.
Because I think women are more deceitful. My whole life is Celebrity Traitors. You know, I said on the pod, my whole life is Temptation Island.
Yeah.
My girlfriend sent me the clip and was like, interesting.
I did think when you posted that as a clip, I thought you shouldn't have done that. I thought you shouldn't have done that.
The minute I posted that, I was like, that's not worth it.
And I thought I'm going to be in trouble as well because I said to you, I was like, would you ever go on that show? And I was like, well, that was bad for me.
What, would I ever go on Temptation Island?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have then said, my whole life is Temptation Island.
I'm glad you got in trouble for that.
But it is funny. But I did have to explain it the next day. I would like to see Jerry Hall.
Yeah, of course you would.
Because I know she won't care. They'll go, who do you think we should kill? I don't care. You got to understand that a life lived with Mick Jagger, with Rupert Murdoch, you are so desensitized to this crap. They go, Claudia's with the hood. And they go, oh my God, Jerry, who do you think we should? I don't care. Am I meant to know? That's really funny. Clip that, Alfie, clip that. That needs to go out. Yeah. I'd like to see Joanne. Yeah. To balance that out. Yeah, because she would really care. Jerry! I can't really do Joanne's accent. I can't do any accents. You can't do any accents. But I'm a faithful. Where's she from? She's from... That was the wrong one. She's from the posh side of Dublin, I think. Maybe. Anyway. Next one. She's got those 2 and then what other girl? I think Hannah Fry would be too good at it. Yeah, Hannah Fry would be really good. Miranda Hart? I'd go Maya Jama, I think. Maya Jama would be cool. What, Maya Jama, Joanne and Jerry? I don't care. What a fun trio. Yeah, whoever you think, Maya. Do you know what, though? Imagine that's such an iconic trio. It'd be great. They're such Huns. When they do the flip of the club. Oh, stunning. Everyone will go, oh my God, I can't believe it. Yeah. What would be your, not including the people in this, but your nightmare? What would make you turn off the TV if you heard these are the 3 Celebrity Traitors this year? What would be the worst ever? And it's not on this show? No. Okay. Like for me, worst ever Celebrity Traitors lineup would be Russell Brand, Bonnie Blue, Piers Morgan. Can I have the same? Oh my God, that'd be awful. That would be awful. Just Russell Brand and Bonnie just dead behind the eyes, just looking at Russell Brand. I wouldn't turn it off if Bonnie was on it because I do find her actually entertaining. The thing is, Bonnie, we're all faithful and we're all spiritual in a very way. I've been faithful since my sexual assault allegations, I must stress that. But before that, I was very much a traitor. I was a traitor. I was the traitor of comedy. I was the Mirror's Traitor of the Year. It's such a shame that you can't do accents because you would be unstoppable. There's something there, isn't there? You know what they're going to say. Yeah. And you know the speed to say cadence. The cadence, but you can't get the accent quite right. And that's such a shame. And Piers would go, Piers's voice is just, yeah. I mean, there was what? He would be quite funny on it though, because he would be in the... I would watch that as well. Unfortunately, I would watch all of them because it would be such horrible TV that I find that enjoyable. Yeah, HS Tiki Toki, Benjamin Netanyahu, and who else? Jordan Peterson. just really...
Interestingly, I did know who HS Tiki Talkie was before the documentary.
That is interesting.
Yeah, him, Ed Matthews. I used to sometimes, when you get onto like TikTok holes, I used to watch them and just be like, I can't believe these people exist.
The only influencer content creator sphere that you know about is the Manosphere.
One, yeah. I actually knew about the Manosphere.
It's the Manosphere.
I knew about that more than all the others.
Whereas all I know is feminist literature.
You don't.
Book talk. Recently discovered book talk, and it's but I just can't get aroused by a book. I mean, this is a subject for another episode, but I'm like,
please no.
There's nothing sexy about reading. I'm sorry.
There's nothing sexy about a man reading, but I do sometimes like to read.
I keep getting shown this Instagram thing, which is like men reading on the tube.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Hot men reading on the tube, and it's the most average men I've ever seen.
Oh, I can't believe that's a thing.
Reading the most average literature.
Performative. I hate that.
The bar for men is so low.
The bar is fucking low.
Which is why I'm able to have a career.
And on that note,
we'll see you next week. So annoyingly, the Traitors won't come out until October, but they are currently filming.
Yeah, but post that clip about something you said that was funny, and that will go viral.
We're still filming. Post that clip about that something you just said that's funny, and that will go viral. I'm going to keep that in the episode because I do the edit, and I want people to know that although I was 10 minutes late to this episode, that is the kind of vague producer nonsense. That's why you don't have an executive producer credit on this podcast. You are the star of the Alf and Soph show, but you're not the executive producer.
On the podcast with Cody, he was like, "What's the podcast called?" And I was like, "It was like Alf and Soph," and I was like, "I think it's something like that."
I think it's.
I was like, I don't really know, to be honest.
When a movie has a really, clearly has an egomania, it's like a rom-com, and the man's name's really big, and then it says with the woman's name, even though they have equal credits.
Yeah.
That's me, because I edit the podcast.
Well, do you know what's funny? It's like, me and John were talking about the other day about like men not doing much of when you have a child, a lot of the time they don't do a lot of the actual work. And John was like, and John goes, and that's why, Sophie, when we have a baby, we're doing 50-50 and you're doing at least 50-50. And I was like, I love how bad I treat this man that he's like, please just do 50-50 with me.
I'm begging you to do 50% of the housework.
I've literally smashed it so well. I've done such a good job.
You've set the expectations
so low.
You're going to be basically a father.
Literally. I'm going to be the dad.
What you're going to do.
And I can't wait.
I'm going to change the name of this. You're not even going to notice. It's going to be called The Alfie Show with Sophie Garrad.
That's so fine.
We'll see you next week, listener. Like, subscribe, follow, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye.